Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Grammar Fun. My name is Jaya and we will be learning grammar together. The chapter which we are going to look at today is chapter number 6. Hope is the thing with feathers. It is a poem. So let us continue. You have to listen to this conversation and then tick the correct sentence. So here the conversation is: Hello, am I speaking to Dave? Yes. Dave, I heard that our economics lecture is cancelled today. Remember, we planned to meet at the library after the lecture? Yeah. Are we cancelling our meeting then? No, Dave. I was wondering if we could meet somewhere in town instead of the campus today. Sure. Why not? Can we meet in Mayflower Park? Not a problem. Bring all the materials that we prepared yesterday and your laptop. I'll bring my laptop, but bringing the material all the way there will be difficult. I see. Shall we meet tomorrow at the campus then? No point in working if the material already prepared are not with us. I think that would be a good idea. I have promised to meet my parents today, so I wouldn't have been able to stay long even if we had met today. All right, tomorrow after the afternoon lecture at 3. Let's meet in the library. Is that okay? Perfect. See you tomorrow. So, this is the conversation. Now, you have to see which all sentences are correct. So, first one, the conversation has three people. Wrong. It has only two people. Second one, Jane and Dave are students of economics. Correct. So, you can tick that. They are planning to have fun. No, they're not planning to have fun. They're planning to do their project. Dave is happy to cancel the meeting but agrees to Jane's suggestion. So Dave is actually happy because he has to meet his parents, but he agrees to what Jane said. Dave can't carry all the materials to town. True. Dave doesn't want to meet his parents. Wrong. He wants to meet his parents. Jane and Dave agree to meet the following day. That means the next day. True. Now vocabulary. Here you have to give in some words. No words are given. You can choose your own words. Fill in the blanks. First one. I was lost in the dash of nameless spaces. Nameless spaces, it comes in a maze. Second one, wheels of dash turn slowly. Fortune. Third one, the cloud dash across the sky. Clouds drift. Fourth one, the fan in my room is as old as the hills. Fifth one, we drank the wine of wisdom that the speaker was pouring out. Now, before we go to the grammar part, let us look at the active voice and passive voice rules. I have taught this in class 6. I'm just revising it. Go through it again and again to understand. So, when you change active voice to passive voice, what is the rule to be followed? Okay. The first one is tense, the simple present tense, in which you just write the V1. We have V1, V2, V3, where you have studied all the three. So we write only the V1 in active voice. But when it comes to the passive voice, that V1 is changed to am is are plus V3. Am is are. If it's I am, is he, she, it is, they, you, we are, plus V3 plus by, and the subject and the object change their position. Second one is simple past tense. Okay, in this we write V2. For past tense we write V2. But when it changed to passive voice, we use was or were plus V3 plus by, and subject and verb change their position. In simple future tense, we write shall, will plus V1. Okay, but when it changes to passive voice, we will have shall plus will to tell that it is future tense plus be plus V3. Shall, will plus be plus V3 plus by, and subject and object. Now we go to the continuous tense. Present continuous tense, we have am is are plus V1 plus ing. When it is changed, because it is ing, we will have am is are plus being plus v3. Am is are plus being plus v3. Same way, past continuous tense was were plus v1 plus ing will become was were plus being plus v3. Future, shall will plus be plus v1 plus ing, shall will plus being plus v3. That is continuous tense. Now we go to the present perfect tense, past perfect tense and future perfect tense. In present perfect tense, we have has, have plus v3, which will become has, have plus been plus v3. Had plus v3, had been plus v3. Shall will plus have plus v3, shall will plus have plus been plus v3. You will just add been to all that. Okay, so I hope you understood the rules. Now, according to the rules, I want you to change these 8 sentences from active voice to passive voice. So let us check. Richa bakes tasty muffins. Bakes, simple present tense. So am is are. So tasty muffins, you change the subject and object. Tasty muffins, plural, so are baked by Richa. V3. Tasty muffins are baked by Richa. Second one, Ravi has completed his homework. Has completed. Perfect. So his homework has been completed by Ravi. His homework and Ravi will be exchanged. You will add by. Has completed will become has been completed. My little brother broke the glass. Past tense. Simple past. So was were plus V3. Change the glass, my little brother. The glass was broken by my little brother. Fourth one, he teaches us maths. Teaches, simple present. So us will become we. We are taught maths by him. He and us pronouns will change according to object and subject. Fifth one, Harsh is taking a photograph. Is taking. Present continuous. So a photograph is being taken. Because it is ing, we'll have being and taking will become taken by Harsh. A hairstylist cut her hair. So her hair was cut by a hairstylist. My brother will gift a phone to me. A phone will be gifted to me by my brother. They are painting their house. So their house is being painted. They are, but their house singular, so is ing form. So being, painting will become painted, by, they will become them. Now this is the last one, the writing part. Imagine you bought an alarm clock from the supermarket next to your hostel to help you wake up in time for school. The clock worked for a day and then stopped working. You noticed that there was no guarantee card in the box the clock was packed in. Write a letter to the manager of the supermarket and ask for a refund or a replacement. So it's a formal letter. At first, you begin with your address and your name, BK Chabra, Sector 7, Dwarka, New Delhi. You can write any address. Then the date, 27 Feb 2017 is what I wrote. You can write today's date, but in this format. Then you leave a line and you write the name of the supermarket along with the place. So that also can be written according to your wish. A supermarket, Sector 7 Market, Dwarka, New Delhi. Then we have the subject. So what is the subject? Regarding refund or replacement of clock purchased. Dear sir, I am a regular customer of your supermarket. So far, I have been satisfied with the quality and price of items purchased from you. Last week, I purchased an alarm clock. It worked well for 2 days and then stopped. I noticed there was no guarantee card inside the package. Could you please replace the defective piece or refund the amount at your earliest? Leave a line, yours faithfully, BK Chabra. You can write a letter by your own, or if you want to write this, you can write this. I hope you have understood the chapter. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.